If this is your first time here, I'm a dog groomer, and it's Sunday evening, and I'm going to show you how I'm getting ready for work tomorrow. I'm making dog bandanas extra small because I am out of tie-on bandanas. I make all the bandanas for the dogs that are groomed here. They're free with their grooming, and I actually sew them. So what I'm doing is I'm having two patterns. This side is for boys, and then obviously the flowers side is for the girls. Here's a slip over the collar bandana. This is the girl side, and then there's obviously going to be a boy side too. This is the boy side, and I'm just pinning them together, right sides together. This is the template that I trace to cut them out. There's a lot more that goes into dog grooming than everybody sees. These are the tie-ons, and they're going right sides together also. And I am sewing them together. And notice who's sleeping in the background. My little basset hound puppy. She's a girl. Her name is Dill. And today she is 7 months old. And look who's in the back. It's her brother, Tater. They're hanging out with me over here in the groom shop. This is my sewing area in the groom shop. Excuse the mess because there's always fabric and string on the floor. Now that I have them sewed together, I'm going to spray some starch on them and iron them also. The weather is really nice out tonight, so I just left the door open. And Tater is curled up sleeping on the doormat. And little Dilly girl is sound asleep curled up in my sewing machine. Literally. The bandanas are done. They are two-sided, so they can be for a boy or a girl. And next time you hear from me, it's going to be tomorrow at work. And here is Poppy. She is my 8:30 appointment. She's a Yorkie, and she is probably about 1 year and 4 months old. I'm starting her grooming with the bath after I take off her jewelry. Just going to load her up in shampoo. I ran out of shampoo, so now I got to get the oatmeal. So she's going to be half regular shampoo and half oatmeal. I guess it probably doesn't really matter, as long as she's clean. Just making sure that I'm getting the corners of her eyes really clean, and also her beard. I'm going to towel dry her real quick and give her a little break. And I'm going to clean up my mess in the tub, and then I'm going to get her back out and finish grooming her on the table. She is getting a number 7 blade all over, which is pretty short. I'm using my tin blade to shave underneath her tail, because if you can imagine, when they go to the bathroom, everything sticks to their hair back here. So we want to keep this nice and short so it stays clean. Also shaving under her belly with a tin blade also. Everything on her grows hair, between her toes and the pads of her feet, so I'm also shaving the pads of her feet out with a 30 blade. I'm pretty much done with her body. I'm working my way around to this front foot here, just trimming up her ankles and between her toes. Her nails are really worn down. I just cut the tips off of a couple of the front nails, but besides that, they didn't really need to be cut. I'm using a 3 blade on her head. Her father wants her face a little bit longer, so I'm just going to do a light trimming on her beard. I'm giving her regular Yorkie ears. I'm just trimming the tips of them. I shaved the tips of her ears with a 10 blade, and I'm just trimming them nice and pointy. I'm shaving out the corners of her eyes with a 10 blade. If you don't keep this hair cut away from the eyes, it will grow right into their eyes. And they will get little eye booger mats in the corners of their eyes, and it can get pretty gross pretty fast. I'm using my curved scissors to trim up her eyes, and I'm using my curved chunkers just to blend in the top of her head. Like I said, I'm just doing a light trim on her beard. If you made it to the end of the video, can you just type dogs in the comments section and let me know you made it this far? I'd appreciate it. Yorkies grow hair in their ears, so I'm using a little bit of powder just to help me grip, and I pull the hair out. It grows in here loosely, but you do want to keep the hair pulled out of the ears to prevent ear infections and allow airflow. Okay, here's one of the bandanas that I made last night. It is super cute, and since she's a girl, obviously, she's getting the side with flowers, and it slips right over her collar. It's very comfortable, and she doesn't even know she's wearing it. I'm going to go ahead and just neaten up the top of her nose. I never know if I should leave it or trim it down. Everybody likes something different, but I like it trimmed down.